Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. And it's LaRavia in its small forward. And for Oklahoma City, SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum. Just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for the Lakers, LaRavia. One shot.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Here's SGA, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
James, outside. About a minute into this first quarter, again Los Angeles.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From the top of the key, Doncic with the bucket.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Holmgren. 17 points in his last outing.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And James gets it to go.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Holmgren outside. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Count it. SGA's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ayton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Reeves. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Oklahoma City, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they're putting together an impressive win streak, finding their groove down the stretch. I mean, they're putting it all together.
Pass to James. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass. 7 points for LeBron James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
That one drops for him. James has got 9.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's SGA. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And Aiden pulls it down. James passes to Arabia. He drops it from range. He's got 6.
LeBron doing what he does, drawing the defense in, then feeds his shooters on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Doncic defending. SGA good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. James, the shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. SGA against Doncic. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren maybe slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Kennard, he's checked in for Arabia. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Nice shot by Kennard.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Takes a step back. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Caruso finds Williams. Back to Caruso. Here he goes. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
Shrugs off the contact and dumps it home. He'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Alex Caruso.
free throw drops for Caruso. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic passes to Kennard. Over Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kennard's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Doncic outside. Gets the three to fall. Doncic has got 10. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Outside Joe. The 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Thunder lead by 5.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Hayes with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Reeves. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Reeves has got his second basket.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
Dort, a screen on Reeves. The 3 from Mitchell. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Pass to Reeves. Out to Hachimura. That one's good. This game is all even.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Mitchell finds Holmgren. Outside for Mitchell. Misses the 3. Now Los Angeles with it. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. And Smart nails the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good. Holmgren's got 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Brian, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Smart looking around. Back to Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Hayes. And stolen by Holmgren. Joe with the ball. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Mitchell. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's the 2K leaderboard, the league's most potent offenses since the break. The Lakers, #1.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high-percentage shots.
The Thunder have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Mitchell against Reeves. Outside, Williams. Mitchell, the pass to SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Hachimura. Here's Williams. 4 on the clock. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by Williams. And the Thunder lead by 2. So it's Los Angeles now. Doncic passes to Reeves. Doncic up top. Checked by Mitchell. Basket's good. Doncic has got 12 points.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Ooh, the confidence from Holmgren inside.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Connects from downtown.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now here's Reeves. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Here's Doncic. They trail by 3. Over Mitchell. Again, the Lakers.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
From deep, Holmgren. Smart grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Stolen by Mitchell. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Holmgren, and it's Wallace in for Mitchell. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Smart. Larabia's subbed in for Reeves. Now here's Doncic. 26 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. He gets it in there. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities are plenty the way the game is played now.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Oh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
For 3, James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 assists in the game. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. SGA passes to Williams. We've got 1:13 left in the half. Wallace, left side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
First, an opponent offense, and their defense has been locked down. They hold their opponents to a very low shooting percentage. Second best in the league at that, and it keeps them in every game.
Ranking #1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. Ayton finds James. James with the focus.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Oklahoma City's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to SGA. Outside, Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 14 points.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Doncic outside. James, a screen on Mitchell. Doncic passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Here's SGA. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And Ayton pulls it down. Deflects the pass. Not to be deterred. LeBron.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Another one falls. Amazing.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
We've got the time right here, so they're making sure they got it right.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. In the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately from this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. And so in the game for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Here's Ayton. James outside. Clock is at 3. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And now 24 points for LeBron James. Thunder trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Oh, sweet move. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
That's good from Ayton.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Here's Wallace. And that one drops for him. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Arabia passes to Doncic. Here's Reeves. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Reeves has got 9.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you, B.A.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Time to check out a handful of point guards who, over the last 10 games, have been lighting it up from deep. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
It's amazing. I mean, the three-point shot is so invaluable nowadays. It really helps to have a point guard, though, who can bury triples at a high clip.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
James outside. Doncic outside. Steady play from Doncic against contact.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
SGA with it. Now Doncic defending. SGA can't get it to go.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And stolen by Holmgren. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Over Reeves. Williams' shot is good. 16 points for Jalen Williams.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a 3. And it's LaRavia missing. Thunder trail by 3. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 19 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And it's SGA missing.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
James finds Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, here's Doncic. Arabia passes to Doncic over SGA. Again, the Lakers score.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. They just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Williams on the wing. Dort, a screen on James. Williams. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And Williams has done a great job finding his rhythm here tonight. He's just trying to get as many points as he can.
James against Williams. James passes to Smart. Buries it from 3. Smart has got 6.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Thunder trail by 5. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Here's SGA. Rebound by the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Arabia passes to James. Hayes with a screen. And James gets it to go. James has got 8 here in this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's James with the jam.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. Joe's checked in for Wallace. And Mitchell's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura's checked in for LeBron. Kennard comes in for LaRavia. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. Williams finds Mitchell. Caruso, a screen on Reeves. And here's Caruso to stop the run.
They've had their troubles from range in the second half. Really makes it hard to keep pace.
Dort against Hachimura. Now here's Kennard. Back to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Over Dort. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
On the wing, Caruso. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pass to Hachimura. And here's Reeves outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Hachimura finds Reeves. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Mitchell. Alex Caruso is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Kennard. Outside Reeves. Back to Kennard from behind the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Caruso left side. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
From deep, Reeves. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Dort for 3. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. And stolen by Caruso. Over Hachimura. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt comes in for Hayes. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Over Dort. Hachimura finds Vanderbilt. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Mitchell misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Kennard can't get it to go. Holmgren with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Here's Doncic. Oh, look bucket, Luka, taking the contact and finishing strong.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
The Lakers lead by 9. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. Luka! Lethal!
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Caruso, pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Kennard with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Smart outside. Over Dort. And again, it's the Lakers.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Here's SGA, and there's the rejection. They retain possession. Caruso with the bucket.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Vanderbilt to pass to Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Blocked! It's Smart on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Mitchell outside. Outside Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your number 2.
For the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein checked in for Caruso. Jalen Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Mitchell. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for Kennard. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Smart. Yes, sir, it's good!
Yeah, Williams is capable of spreading out his shots and even getting you from mid-range. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
SGA fires! And the 3 misses. The Lakers lead by 16. Wallace up top, guarded by Doncic. Holmgren! Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Ayton outside. LaRavia outside. Outside Reeves. Takes a 3. The 3 ball is down.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
From 18 feet, Holmgren there for the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And stolen by Williams. Holmgren against James. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, he jammed it.
Boy, Holmgren, I mean, wow. Just a great feel for the game, and he's so unselfish.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Doncic. Cash from downtown.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
They're so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Money from three.
Lakers foul. LaKERS. Second personal foul. 14 foul.
That free throw no good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's good on the second. Vanderbilt fires. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
All right. Thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.